Whenever you and Amara was doing y'all little 1-2, I would have been like, go ahead and do your thing.
You just want Amara to take care of your ass because you ain't no work.
MJ really got under Allan's skin, and honestly, it was well-deserved. The way MJ pressed him wasn't just for show. He said exactly what a lot of people have probably been thinking.
I think it's best that me and Allan have a one-on-one conversation so he can take accountability for what he did. Me and my friend Allan gonna settle things once and for all.
This raggedy ass right here. You wanted to see me alone, right?
You got the flow. What you got to say? What you got to say?
What you got to say?
Why you show up at my event looking for your...
For my what?
For your... Why you show up at my event looking for your...
Let me tell you something.
Let me hear you.
First of all, you've been playing victims, saying that I was your friend. I was never your friend.
I'm not your friend. That's cool. At the end of the day, this conversation right here is about principle. How did you meet me? You met me through my brother, right? That's your friend, right?
So what?
If you would have told me whenever you and Amara was doing y'all little 1-2, I would have been like, go ahead and do your thing.
You just want Amara to take care of your ass because you ain't no work. She ain't take your ass.
Emjay is a complete loser. He's a broke, out-of-work R&B singer. I don't know how he think he can get another shot with Amara.
Do you know how much I did for that woman? I don't know what she told me. If you don't know what I did for that woman,
nobody knows.
You're delusional.
Nobody knows
she
that.
She got you delusional. I spent $12,000 on her birthday. You ain't spent that much money on your kids.
You were so broke, I give you money.
So what? You gave me a couple dollars and I was spending on her Airbnbs and taking care of her.
Getting together.
Let's get this straight. So I was in DR with Amara for 2 months. We were spending a whole lot of money. Allan offered to borrow me $500. I easily accepted it. And when I got back home to Miami, I Western Union him the money and I paid his ass back.
You've been worrying the out for the past 5 years. You're stupid that you're even here.
That's
asking for a second opportunity.
A second opportunity?
Yeah, you've been crying over her ass.
Crying with who? Who am I crying to?
To Amara.
Who told you that?
You're dedicating song, you sing this song for her. What the f
I can sing, that's what I do. I'm an artist. I can sing wherever I want to.
You've been singing, I've been what
that's cool. You can I'm happy that you have some more kids that you can't pay for. That's cool.
Hey, Jay, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Like,
tell me.
Real quick.
Let me hear you.
You've been talking too much.
You just go take care of your kids, bro. Take care of your kids and your 2 wives. And you can reach I want you to.
What?
And I want you to reach.
You want this?
You to reach.
You do
I
it,
want you to reach.
Yeah, get cut. Let me fight this pussy out. You ain't Jay. You got me man. You talking.
Go back to your kids.
You don't
back to your kids.
You know what? This is personal right now. You don't mention my girl. You
go back to your kid, dummy.
I would never respect a man that go after somebody else's kids. So we're gonna have a situation. I'm not gonna let him forget this. This is not our.
This is personal, man. I'ma see you.
Okay, it's
find you at.
It's been personal.
Listen,
find me.
Find you at.
Find me.
Anywhere.
Find me.
You're gonna remain me. Wanna whoop you ass.
Get me.
Bitch ass.
Bitch ass.
Dedicated son to my girl. Crying like a bitch.
Yeah, go girl.
Dream about it.
I'm happy you got that. I'm happy you got your girl. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Cash. Now you get.
Thank you.
If you need money, let me know next time.
I take the money and take your kids to Disneyland.
Bitch ass.
I live rent free in your head.
Listen here, I ain't worried about Allan at all. I'm ready for round 2 anytime. You know where to find me.
Enjoy your night, Poppy.
That entire exchange didn't even need to be a fight, but Allan let his ego get in the way. MJ threw facts, not feelings, and it was Allan's pride that took the biggest hit. Let's talk about that moment when MJ brought up Allan's responsibilities. The baby mama comments? That stung because it wasn't made up, it came straight from someone who knows him personally. That's not slander, that's reality. If you're not taking care of your kids, don't be shocked when someone puts that out there. MJ didn't pull punches, and I respect it. He was bold enough to say what others wouldn't. And then Allan tries to come back like he's untouchable, but the real question is, where's this wife he supposedly has? Because how are you out here in the middle of messy arguments on reality TV and no one's even seen your wife? If you're really married, why are you giving single energy on camera? It's giving confusion, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Mona brings the wife next season just to stir the pot even more. The fact that people are even asking if he said 2 wives says a lot. Allan came off like he's trying to play roles in too many people's lives, and none of them are fully convinced. MJ didn't even have to do too much. He said what he said, and Allan folded under the pressure. All this chaos for what? If you've got a wife, some kids, and a reputation to protect, maybe don't act like you're single and unbothered.